This is a completely PC-free method for those who want to recover their cell phone. We're going to explain it to you. We're going to guide you step by step so you can do it too. It's one of the easiest and fastest ways, without needing a PC. As we can see here, our phone. What did we do? We formatted our phone, and after resetting it, it was locked with that screen lock and that Google account. If that's your case, don't worry because we'll guide you through everything step by step. The first thing we'll do is go back to where it all started, which was when we reset our device and changed our screen lock. But after a while, we forgot it. If that was also your case, you reset your phone and forgot that screen lock. Don't worry because this video tutorial is exclusively for recovering your phone. If you have that problem, we'll go through it step by step so you can understand it too. And if you can solve this recovery, let us know in the comments. If our video tutorial worked correctly for you, if there's a function we're doing in this video that isn't working for you, write to us. Leave us a comment and we'll answer you because the idea here is that you can solve it too. Carlo, you can recover it like we're going to do here in this video tutorial. In the easiest and fastest way, without needing to take it to a technician. We can do it ourselves. If we apply all these recovery methods, we'll solve it. Let's wait here. It seems the internet is a little slow. Then we'll do the following. Let's wait here, we're almost there. It'll take us to the beginning. I also want to mention that in the video description and in the first pinned comment, you'll be able to find other methods, both PC-based and non-PC-based. Here we have this screen lock. Here we have that Google account. We have that Google account lock that we sometimes forget about. What we're going to do is go back. We're going to go back. Here we're going to click where it says Policy. We're going to look for a completely different section, something updated. We're going to scroll down. And here where this line is, here. We're going to find it, here's the support option. Here's the option from Xiaomi.com. Which is the one we're going to use. Now, being here, we're going to click here on Google. We select Google, we click down here. Where it says, Help, here we select this magnifying glass, and up. There, the magnifying glass again, until this option is highlighted. Now we're going to click here, on Share, we select the Share option. Then what we're going to do is, Google Chrome appears. Well, no problem. We're going to click here on Arbus. We're going to click here to see this little gear icon that appears. We click up here, it doesn't return us, so we click here. We click this little electric icon. We're going to wait for it to load here. We're going to wait a few seconds here. We click the three dots. Share article, and nothing appears. No, so from the beginning, if it doesn't appear, don't worry. Then select this message option. Click New Message. Here you're going to write anything. Select here, we're going to delete all this. Let's go right here. Let's see if it shows up here www.youtube.com. Although this is already outdated, it doesn't load anything here. We click. Here, it takes us to Google Chrome. It takes us directly to Google Chrome. Here it takes us directly to Google Chrome. Maybe there are people who might not get it to take them to Google Chrome. Leave us in the comments so we can tell you how to do it. Now what you're going to write here is this. You're going to write it here exactly as it appears on the screen. Just as it appears here, you're going to write it. Now you're going to click here Accept. You go to the last option here. You click here on More. You're going to scroll down here. This other one will appear. You're going to click here where it says Apps, where the padlock is. Now what you're going to do here is click here on Settings. Here it will take us directly to the application. Let's see here. Let's click here on Password. It doesn't let us do anything here. Additional settings. Here we see the second one space. Let's see, it doesn't come out. Second space is no longer enabled. Suddenly, here where the apps are. Previously we had Manage Applications. Here, we would type Google. Here, tap the results, and Google Play services would appear. But now it doesn't let us disable an application. Before, it did let us disable an application, but now it doesn't. We go back. Look here for Battery. Previously, we also had the same option to disable it here. But now it doesn't give us that option to disable it, uninstall it, or anything like that. So what are we going to do? We're going to this last option here. We're going to add a Xiaomi account. If you don't have an account, I recommend creating one on a new phone. On an unlocked phone. Now that we've added it, it will appear here. We're going to tap here. It says Xiaomi Cloud. We're going to click here. We're going to give it all the permissions it asks for. All the permissions. The one at the top, the first option, we're going to click here. Here we'll see Backup. Here we'll see Backup. Now, for those who don't have a backup, what are they going to do? They're going to type it again. This is our page where we were just now. You're going to write it. We can see it here. You're going to select it again. You're going to go to the last option here. You click Load More. Here you click where it says Applications. Here you're going to scroll down. Here you'll be able to find the APK of this application. This is the application that you're going to find the APK here. We're going to be able to find a shortcut. You can also find it here in the Google Play services. You click Install. There's no problem. Then you click here where it says Backup, make a backup, but I'm not going to make one because I already made one. I'm going to click here where it says Restore Backup. This option would be loading. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here where it says Select. Here it's going to do that backup. Now I'm going to uncheck this one. I uncheck that one and leave only the first one. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to click here where it says Restore. What we're going to do is go back. Now what we're going to do is wait a few seconds. We're going to wait a few seconds, 30 seconds, and then we go back in. Because if we let it restore those automatically, when it finishes it takes us directly to the home screen. So what we're going to do is wait. Well, here it would be completely ready. Now what we have to do is go back. We're going to exit. We're going to go back here. What I'm going to do is activate volume up and volume down here, and we're going to activate what is tab it. We're going to draw a letter L backwards, a letter L backwards, a letter L backwards. Here we're going to deactivate. We deactivate this. Now what we're going to do is go down. We're going to go down here, we're going to find the one we need. This is the application that we installed and this is the shortcut. So we're going to select this shortcut, we're going to click here. Shortcut, this window is going to open. Now what are we going to write here? We're going to type security, security, security. We'll type here. Here we'll find this option that says component. Sometimes this happens, the screen goes black. Well, don't worry, we're going to click here on the second option. Don't worry, click on the second option. Here you'll see this, you're going to click on it. You're going to wait here for it to take you to the next section. In some options, it gets stuck with a black screen. If the screen goes black, what do? We restart the phone and go back to the shortcut. We're going to click here on Continue. We'll click here on the second option. We'll click on Continue, and now we're going to click on Skip. If, as we've indicated, the screen goes black, here it gave me access. There are no problems, it gave me access. Now, if the screen stays black, then what we have to do is restart the phone and repeat the process where the shortcut is. Now what we're going to do is restart the phone. We're going to restart it and wait for our phone to take us directly to the home screen. We're almost there. Let's wait for it to take us directly to the home screen so we can finish this recovery process. As we've indicated, this is the easiest and fastest way, which is without needing a PC. It's a completely PC-free method. A quick and easy process. With that said, let's wait here for a few seconds. Now it should take us directly to the home screen. Once it takes us directly to the home screen, our device will be completely ready and fully recovered. Now, what we need to do is eliminate all the remaining errors on our phone. How do we know there are errors? Well, I'm telling you now that the screen will freeze. Sometimes, in some cases, you'll try to exit, but it won't work. It will just freeze. But if it doesn't happen like that, then go to Settings > About Phone and reset it.